guys, it's June 29th, 2026, and I gotta tell you, I woke up with a fire in my belly because I realized half the year's over. And you know what that means for us? Half the year's over, and it doesn't matter where you stand. It doesn't matter if you've achieved none of the goals that you set in January. Nobody cares. It's totally fine, because here's the thing. We have 185 days left. We have 185 days left to take advantage of a window of opportunity to create a life by design. And I'm going to help you right now if you haven't started, or if you want to make this last half of the year even better than the first. And here's where I'm starting, okay? It is recognizing where my goals stand. And so I believe there's two types of goals. There are push goals, or actually I call them, there's my little domino. I found my domino set because it's so important to kind of have a visual of what this means. We've all played dominoes, and our push goal is, I believe, actually the one vital goal that creates the domino effect. It's that one thing in your life that is so important and so vital that if I achieve this goal, it has the trickle-down effect, or the domino effect, into all other areas of my life. This is the type of goal that's so important that it's one of those non-negotiable things oftentimes, such as it's so important that even though it's going to take tremendous discipline and strength and focus in order to achieve that goal, it's so important in my life that I have to show up every single day without fail, no matter what, in order to achieve that goal, because it matters that much, right? So we got to figure out what our true vital goal is, and that domino effect goal that is the one thing that could affect all other areas of my life in a positive way. That's the one thing. The second thing is dream goals. And I realized this myself. It's like, sometimes we get so busy in life, be it work or all the different roles that we play, that our dream goals sometimes get pushed off to the side, or we forget about them, or we no longer nurture them. And dream goals are usually something that is easy for us because it's something that we do naturally and organically. Like some people are so passionate about surfing or bike riding or arts and crafts or whatever, and they naturally do it. And then other people get so busy that the things that made them happy fall by the wayside, and they suddenly find themselves just in a space of working, and not doing any of the things that actually make them happy. So dream goals are so incredibly important. And when we determine what our dream goals are, and then we start listening to that little voice inside of us that tells us, hey, you know what? It's not too late. It's not too risky. Now's the perfect time to start that new hobby or whatever it is that might make you happy. Those are your dream goals. So I've come up with a few questions to ask ourselves that I think would be helpful. And the first question is, what is it in my life that I will no longer tolerate, that I can work on today, that will have an immeasurable positive impact on the rest of my life? It could be so many different things. For me, multiple times over the course of years, I knew that when I wasn't taking care of my health and fitness, and I didn't feel good in my own body, I didn't feel like I was nurturing myself, and I wasn't providing proper nutrition, that was truly affecting all other areas of my life. So for me, that domino was that multiple times throughout my life. And then when I think about the dream goals, it's kind of like, what are my hobbies? What are the things that make me happy outside of all of the different roles that I hold? And is there something that I have always wanted to do, or always thought that my life was designed to be about, and I've neglected hearing that voice? And what time is best to now suddenly bring that forward? Well, today's the day. So today's the day, and it's one of those things whereas we can say one day forever. One day can be the space that we live in for years on end. And I am done with saying one day. What I want to say now is today is the day. Today is day one. So day one starts today. We have 185 days. Start thinking about it. Get out your notebook, get out your planner, talk with your friends, do some deep thinking and get yourself inspired about what this next 185 days could potentially look like for you. And let's make it happen. All right, you guys, I love sharing this content with you. I hope that this motivates you. And if it does, please subscribe to my channel, comment, do whatever you're going to do. Just stay engaged and let's figure this life by design out together.